Hallo, hallöchen Leute, willkommen wieder zurück zu Honkai Star Rail. Wir sind hier unterwegs mit unter anderem Jing Liu und reden gleich mal
Master
mit ihr.
Dunham. She's asking for you specifically.
Be careful. Don't underestimate her.
Ich versuche mein Bestes. Wir versuchen jetzt mal mit ihr zu reden.
When I left the Cienjo, I heard they took away your scales and horns, forced you into a hatching rebirth. I thought Begleiter Lune had been wiped from this world. But then I returned to the Luofu and watched as you parted the sea. After all these years, it was a magnificent sight to behold.
Ich erinnere mich an dich, aber nur vage. Mein letztes Leben ist vorbei.
Do we know each other?
The answer to that is both yes and no. However, your cold and indifferent tone is identical. If my guess is correct, the preceptors were unwilling to allow the Ichor line to end, and hoped for the Imbibiter Lune's resurrection. That is why they tampered with the molting rebirth.
Willst du ebenfalls die Werkzeuge der Hohen Ältesten wiederherstellen? Du willst, dass Inhibitor Lone für seine Fehler bezahlt? Sag mir, warum bist du hier?
You're not here to reminisce on old times. Tell me why you're here.
You didn't hear? That Vidyadhara girl explained it clear as day. I returned to the Luofu so I could surrender myself to the Alliance and atone for my sins. I did, however, have one request before the trial. I asked to be given a single day to go and see old friends and to fulfill promises I made. Jing Yuan has always been an understanding person. He heard that you would become...
So, you're the one that mailed the letter to the
That's right.
Währenddessen?
The sea's depths conceal no stone, and dragons' breaths reveal the moon. The scenery of Scale Gorge waterscape is truly as magnificent as the poems describe. But as a suspect, shouldn't I be bound and interrogated in the shackling prison? Is it really appropriate to bring me to a place like this, General?
Scheint so.
Holding you in the shackling prison would be more trouble than it's worth. For security purposes, we will be performing your trial here.
For security purposes? I suppose it's not my security you're...
The Stellaron's descent, the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection, the Destruction Emanator's impersonation of the Amicassator. According to the Skyfaring Commission's investigations, you arrived on the Luofu with a group of merchants, but didn't make a single trade during your stay. You took advantage of the chaos to sneak into the shackling prison, but seemingly took no course of action. Now you claim that you are responsible for the Stellaron crisis and wish to surrender yourself. Your behavior truly is puzzling. I can't seem to piece together your motive.
I was asked to deliver a token in my capacity as a traveling merchant. I knew nothing of its significance. I admit I did have my own agenda for entering the shackling prison, but in the end, I found that the Luofu did not possess what I was looking for. It is through fear of punishment that I am choosing to surrender. The galaxy is a vast place, but I am merely a wanderer. It would be silly of me to think that I could outrun the Alliance.
Den Kerker der Ketten werden wir auch noch irgendwann kennenlernen.
Merely a wanderer. You're too modest, Locha. Do I need to remind you of your actions at the Eternity Fortress and the Shroud Veil Star Zone? Or must I utter that tongue twister of a name?
I... Well, they don't call you the Divine Foresight for nothing,
You flatter me. Fortunately, I did my research, or this conversation would have been quite dry.
Seeing that you sense something is amiss, are you looking to defend me and clear my name of suspicion?
That is beyond my control. Attempting to undermine the Alliance is a grave crime. According to protocol, you are to be held on the Xianzhou Shuling for a joint trial before the Ten Lords can... However, at present, you have the opportunity to enjoy the beautiful scenery of Scale Gorge Waterscape. It will be the last view of the Law Fu you ever lay eyes on.
She told me that the High Cloud Quintet once gathered and feasted here. The unparalleled sword techniques of your master, the mesmerizing cloud hymn magic of Begleiter Lune Danfeng, the artful piloting skills of Bai Heng, the divine weapons crafted by the Juming artisan. The five of you vanquished evil from the world, creating legendary tales in your wake. Unfortunately, nothing lasts forever. You removed me from the shackling prison and decided to interrogate me here. But not for security purposes. You wish to discuss the one person you've avoided mentioning up to now. Your master, Jing Liu.
Währenddessen im Thron der göttlichen Vorsehung. Also wir gehen wieder zurück. Wir switchen wieder zurück.
We can head out now. I would like to visit a few places from my memories. Enjoy a glass of wine.
Have you mistaken yourself for a tourist?
I would make a wonderful tourist. Lower your guard, young man. I have already surrendered myself to the Alliance, and I will keep my word. Besides, in Begleiter Lune, you must accompany me. I won't take no for an answer, regardless of whether you're still interested in your previous life. Accepting my letter means that you've accepted my invitation.
Lead the way.
Where should we start? Should we go to Stargazer Navalia first, or to the Artisanship Commission? So many memories are swirling inside my head. I can't get a grasp on any of them.
Auf jeden Fall, ihr Design sieht ziemlich geil aus und ihre Stimme ist auch Zucker.
When the people of the Xianzhou live to be more than 1,000 years old, each day is like carrying the weight of a mountain through it.
How hard is it to choose a destination? We're going to Stargazer Navalia. Problem solved.
The young are the antidote. Stargazer Navalia it is.
If it's star skiffs you wanted to see, we could have headed to the Jade Gate. Why did we come all the way here?
Young man, have you ever heard of Bai Heng, the Foxian pilot?
Bai Heng. I think I've seen that name somewhere before.
Bei Piloten? Du hast keine Erinnerung an das Fliegen. In deinem früheren edlen Leben blieb es dir erspart, das Ruder zu übernehmen. In deinem jetzigen Leben als namenloser Reisender bist du noch nicht in die Kontakt mit einem Sternskiff gekommen. Doch trotzdem ist da eine Stimme, die unerklärlicherweise in deinen Ohren halt beunruhigt bringt sie durch den heulenden Wind.
The star skip won't hold much longer. Hi, Elder. Catch us before it falls apart.
In Begleiter Lune, if memories are returning to you, share them.
Ich kann mich nicht erinnern. Es sind nur vage Erinnerungsfetzen.
I think she was one of Imbiber de Lunay's comrades.
She was a comrade and friend to both Imbibitor Lunay and all of us. Well, that's all in the past now. The reason we came to Stargazer Navalia.
Huh? You mean the Voxian soul-soothing ceremony?
Yes, the sending off of a star skiff. It represents the voyage of the deceased into the stars. Due to circumstances beyond my control, as for procuring a star skiff, I know they can be manufactured here, but I know nothing of the process.
I see. Follow me. I don't know anything about manufacturing star skiffs either. But getting these machines to work shouldn't be careful. There's still Stellaron spirits lurking around.
Ja. Wir werden die ein
No
bisschen
need to worry
umgehen.
about the two of us.
Hä? Habe ich denn auf die andere Seite? Irgendwie anders. Aber gut, anscheinend müssen wir doch mit dem Viech hier kämpfen. Oder kommen wir hier durch? Oh! Ah ne, hier rüber. Da haben wir es schon.
We've arrived. All ship production in Stargazer Navalia starts here. Just enter the command into the device. The vessel used to cultivate starskiff seeds will be activated, and a ship will appear in the skyport soon after. Ah, I remember now. I've seen Bai Hung's name in books before.
You like to read? I couldn't tell.
Hey, I don't read much, but the General forced me to finish a bunch of ancient volumes during my training. I remember one called Views of the Universe from a Star Skiff. The author's name was Bai Hung.
That's right. Bai Hung was the one who wrote that travelogue.
It was actually really interesting. 90% of it was about starskiff crashes on different worlds and dangerous situations. It also had records of local species and ecosystems. I remember thinking, how could an ace pilot crash land her starskiff so many times? Then I realized that every time, she made the best of the situation and got back alive. Ah, her luck really was out of this world.
Indeed. Her luck always astonished us. Whenever she piloted a mission, you could almost guarantee a narrow escape from the jaws of some abundance behemoth. Very few star skiffs she piloted were able to return to port in one piece. The folks at the Skyfaring Commission secretly referred to her as the Star Skiff Killer. She also possessed an uncanny ability to predict future events. Inauspicious ones, at least. Every ill omen that came out of her mouth, however, when it came to surviving, her fortunes were incredible. Even in the worst situations imaginable, luck is a type of strength, after all. I hope that this ship built.
Es dauerte nicht lange, bis das Fließband für die Sternskiffe in Betrieb genommen wurde.
Ha! That'll do it. The Starskiff assembly line has been activated.
Ja, dann
The
gehen wir da
Starskiff will
gleich
take
mal hoch.
shape and enter the skyport. Let's go wait for it there. It won't be long.
Ja.
See, the Starskiff is complete.
After being away from the Lafu for so long, I can.
So, what happened to Bai Hung in the end?
In the end, I do not think the details are necessary. Imbibitor Lunay, do you still remember the battle against Shuhu?
Sehr wahrscheinlich nicht. Es war eine blutige Schlacht mit den Wesen des Oberflusses. Anfang war bei diesem Kampf dabei. Ich kann mich an nichts daran erinnern.
I can't remember anything.
Let me refresh your memory. During that battle, Bai Hung, being the headstrong girl that she charged ahead and shattered the enemy's defenses, allowing the Xianzhou soldiers to break through Shuhu's sanguinary abyss and awaken you from your dragon's delirium. for the Cloud Knights. Giving up one's life on the battlefield is an honor. But that wasn't something you believed in. You couldn't accept that Bai Heng was gone. Instead of leaving her to eternal rest, there is no need to respond, Begleiter Lune. Your answer is no longer important.
Ja. Gut, dann gehen wir mal wieder weiter.
Bai Heng, I've brought your flagon. This was a gift handmade by him, though he never got the chance to give it to you in person. I'm sorry it took so long for me to find it. Only by bringing it to you will my nightmares be calmed. I will fulfill what you asked of me. I will keep my word, even if it requires me to cut down the stars in the... Let's go. The Artisanship Commission is next.
Ja gut, dann ziehen wir weiter.
Since the Arbor's resurrection, the land has been crawling with abominations.
The crisis happened too suddenly. All the craftsmen and apprentices fled. Only a single master craftsman was left to hold the line until reinforcements arrived.
Interesting. Stubborn beyond valuing his own life. That reminds me of an extremely arrogant acquaintance. If he were to see the chaos of the Artisanship Commission today, he would burst into laughter.
What's that supposed to mean? What's wrong with saving your own life and waiting for the Cloud Knights to arrive?
And yet where were the Cloud Knights when danger was at the door? From what I heard, it was a group of Outworlders.
The Luofu's delves are big places. Besides, some of the troops were deployed to the Yao Qing's campaign. The Cloud Knights were spread thin.
Young man, why don't we continue our previous contest? Show me whether the sword techniques you are so proud of have improved.
You just want me to do all the work. You think I'm gonna grant endless requests for a criminal?
You go on ahead this time. We'll meet up at the Creation Furnace.
Why did you send him away?
It is of no importance. But you and I haven't had a decent contest in ages.
Na gut, dann.
I don't plan on fighting.
Gut, dann legen wir los.
Even after your rebirth, your moves and techniques haven't changed one bit.
Na, abwarten.
It's like
You
Ja, ne?
never forgot.
Zack. So, ganz schön powervoll. Okay, kann gleich zweimal angreifen. Okay. Archer hat sie alle
Come
erledigt.
on already. What took you so long this time?
Don't get anxious, Begleiter Lune. We have all the time in the world.
Haben wir das? Na gut, greifen wir nochmal an. Okay, diesmal habe ich keine Schwäche Angriff.
This spear still recognizes you as its master. Begleiter Lune.
Ja.
Do you know who crafted it for you?
it's been with me ever since my exile. I don't remember when I started wielding it.
Still a signal.
Oh,
It hurts.
Drink
still come
Gucken wir
true.
mal an. Die sind irgendwie miteinander verbunden. Versuchen wir mal ihn hier anzugreifen. Super. Nochmal. Und jetzt bist du an der Reihe. Jetzt bist du an der Reihe. So.
Begleiter.
Und jetzt geht's los. So. Gut. Oh. Ja, stimmt. Die stehen wieder auf von den Toten. Wie so Zombies, die sie sind.
Stay in step.
Oh, oh, oh. Nee. Greifen so an. Und zack. Yay.
It's my turn to shine.
Endlich kann ich die Ulti einsetzen von Archer. Mal gucken, wie diese aussieht. Hat er immer noch keine Stimme? Ist ja voll doof. Na gut. Kann man nichts machen. Ja, der ist wieder da, aber das
All will be
erledigen wir schon.
revealed in lunar flame.
So. Erledigt.
You can continue to convince yourself that you are merely the reincarnation of Dan Feng and have nothing to do with his sins. And you can keep insisting that you have forgotten everything. But you cannot run from combat, Dan Heng. Your spearmanship is identical to Imbibiter Lunay's. Combat is like smelting, purging the impurities with burning flames and exposing a person's true nature. Those are the words of the one who made Cloudpiercer for you. Do you remember? Out of all of us, you were the closest to him. It was strange, really, to see someone.
Chings Erinnerungen genau durchforsten. Der Name dieser Person schwebt am Rande deiner Gedanken wie ein Blatt im Wind, zieht dich dir aber bei.
I'd rather leave this world in a blaze than live until the end of time. I will let all of the Xianzhou know that a brief moment of my life is worth more.
Yingxing.
You still remember his name. When he was but a child, he swore to take revenge on the abominations. That's what drove when I first met him. He wasn't even as tall as my sword. But he was boasting about mastering all the crafts of the Artisanship Commission by the time he was 100 years old. At first, I wasn't too fond of his defiant nature. But when we met again, he was able to craft weapons that astonished the master craftsmen. He even snatched the artisanship. Unfortunately, the Alliance would never allow a short-life species to run the Artisanship Commission. He was only able to prove his...
Das klingt ja nicht so gut. Na gut, aber Leute, ich würde dann hier den Part beenden und wir machen dann beim nächsten Part weiter. Ist eigentlich recht interessant und wir machen hier später weiter. Bis dann und ciao, sage ich mal.